Hey guys, still here and welcome back. It is episode 5 of the German campaign and we have a bit of a battle coming up. A very large clash of fleets with Bismarck and Tirpitz operating together against the Duke of York, the King George V and the Mars. Now, they have substantially more firepower than we do. They have 15-inch guns, 10 per battleship. They also have a couple of 14-inch guns mounted on battle cruisers Monarch and Superb. And potentially more importantly so, everything else has torpedoes. And lots and lots and lots of them. Even the destroyers can pitch quite a few torpedoes in my general direction. So, yeah. This is going to be torpedo soup. I can also add to said torpedo soup with the destroyers that I have. V1, 12, 14, 5, 7, and 8. Thor and Hipper will be paramount to screen against enemy torpedoes. And Bismarck and Tirpitz, well, they're just going to have to do a lot of concentrated firepower against enemy battleships. We're going to at least sink one today. What is the situation here? They are to the southwest. Okay, so I have some time to set up. That's good. Sea conditions, cloudy weather, gentle breeze, and slight waves. Fine. We're going to turn that way. We're going to go to full speed, so reducing speed a little bit. I have the destroyers here, 1 and 7. This torpedo line, or this group is going to engage with torpedoes. But I'm going to disengage the 14 and get that to the other div. So that we have 2 groups of 3. I want the Thor and the Hipper to do torpedo protection, largely. Do we have a radar return ping? Because they're usually 50 clicks out, give or take. Come on, any bearing, any bearing. Where's the radar? There. Just begin. Need to know where they are. I have a pretty damn good radar on these ships at radar 2. So I should be able... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! There you are. Range 34 kilometers. I cannot shoot that far. Okay. That's the battle cruiser. No. Battleship. My bad. Battleship. I have spotted them, they have spotted me. Okay, this is when we're gonna try and get... ideally a cross-torp angle on them. And slow the 5 down a bit, get the other DD to catch up. 1, 7, and 14, you're going to slow down a bit. Yep. Tirpitz and Bismarck, maintain your course. That way. Thor and Hipper shielding. Go this way. Range to the battleship, 26 clicks. One group from there, one group from here. Don't torp unless I tell you to. And be prepared to take serious evasive action when encountering any torpedo that's detected on sonar. Because it's going to be a mess. And a big one at that. Our crews are all cadets, sadly. So our chances of actually doing a lot of damage by getting accurate fire are pretty limited. Hello, what are you? You're a heavy cruiser that took quite a bit of damage. It's probably the same heavy cruiser that we've seen before. They have opened up. On what? On the destroyers. Surprise, surprise. Right. Well, tough, boys. You're just gonna have to get out there. Flank speed. Because the group has now been recombined. That's group. That's group. That's good. The thing is, I would like these destroyers to all be somewhat similar range to the enemy battleships. Because with that, I'm able to at least deploy something that resembles a crossfire. I can drop 8 torpedoes per destroyer. So that's 24 per group. It's a fairly serious amount of firepower. What are we shooting? The heavy cruiser. Yeah, okay, fine. You can see that they outrange me. That's problematic. Not that much that I can do about that either. Yeah, that's the whole battleship group. Okay, DDs. This way, please. The other DDs over there. It's going to take them a long-ass time before they get anywhere near where I'm going to need them. Oh, hold on. One of them is coming into range. Focus fire on the lead battleship. We're going to have to somewhat kite them back. Because I am rather suspicious of my ability to not get hit by a torpedo if I get closer. Range 20 clicks. Okay. What I find very interesting about their division, or their formation at the moment, is that their battleship is leading. They got some destroyers screening-ish, but most of their fleet seems to be trailing the battleships. Meaning that the battleships are potentially vulnerable. No guarantee, but that's what I'm hoping for. What have you hit? You hit the Bismarck, but you barely did any damage. Very good. What's your chance to pen me? 34%. Nice! 4 deck, partial pen. Set the ship on fire. Very good. Range against all the group. Close. Pretty close. Okay, my ship just got penned in return. Aft deck, partial pen. Where's the other group? 18 clicks. I have to probably run this at 3 times speed, so this could be a while. Still haven't fully ID'd them, so I don't know if my HE or AP is the better option here. Ow. The destroyers are engaging. I want the destroyers to engage with high explosive, because that's what they're here for. These things fire full incendiary shells and are designed to burn enemy ships down. Oh, hold on. They just started torpedoing me. The Cochrane just launched, and I don't know much about the rest of them. Oh, that's a battlecruiser. Hello. I have to turn back. Because we were traveling in this direction for a while, so the torpedoes are probably going to head this way. Here, 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 here. Meaning that the battleships are safe. Good. King George has taken one tiny hit, but really nothing serious. Really nothing that they need to worry about just yet. Okay. Ow. Jeez. My DDs just took a big hit there, the 5. I know I can torpedo the Cochrane, but my chances of hitting something bigger are fairly low. So I'm not that interested. Another hit on the V5, I suspect. Pew pew. Block, block, blocked. Nice. Ah, crap, their escorts are catching up. That's not good. Smoke up. I still haven't seen any torpedo warnings. Look deep. See battleships in your future. 10 clicks out. Yeah, that's problematic. You guys are gonna have to turn away a little bit. 14 clicks. Ugh, I'm considering overhauling these torpedo launchers. Because I'm just not that happy about their performance. Oh, they torped me again. Fantastic. Fantastic. I'm just not even sure which group they torped. Nah, it's not worth my time. The battleships need to slug it out with the other battleships. Chance to pen. 64%? Why are we firing HE at them? Tell me why. Yeah, we should be clear of this torpedo. If I torpedo this light cruiser, I might find some more shit in that path of the torpedo. Don't do that. Seriously. That is so not nice. Can we already get our torpedoes away against that thing? Yeah, fuck it, launch it. Because I'm thinking that the destroyers are going to eat increasingly large amount of torpedoes. This thing took almost 1,400 damage. Yikes. The other defensive or DD line. It's not doing much of anything at the moment. Oh, you did another bit of damage against the V7, did you? I need to close in more. So far, they've done a lot more damage to me than I have done to them. This is really quite poor. We have at least damaged the King George somewhat. Counting that as a win. And they're all still very interested in taking shots at my destroyers. That's a lot of torpedoes coming in. Here. No. Shoot at the oak. No, 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 not with your torps. No, 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 no. Oh, boy. Okay. Fine, you guys can turn back. I really didn't mean to torpedo the destroyer, of all things. There's nothing behind the destroyer, at least not from our current path. Well, maybe from the 14. Whatever. Job's been done. You took another hit. Duke of York is potentially a more interesting target because she's more broadside. 62%, 66%, but average ricochet chance versus low. Switch to the Duke of York. And don't torpedo anything unless I tell you to. This is going to get increasingly complex. You're going to have to turn. You're going to have to turn that way. The other DDs, I believe. Yeah. They're encountering the torpedoes right about now. Detach the 5. You're safe, yes? Yes, you are. Good man. Go here. Go there. How would you like your torpedo soup? Holy crap. Stats on the battleships. Perfectly fine. That's what I want to see. Perfectly fine. Okay, this one needs to turn a bit more. Now is good. Unless you still want to inspect that torpedo from very, very up close. Rather you didn't. Are you okay? You just kind of need to retreat. You need to get out of here. But you won't be doing that anytime soon, as you only do 19 knots. Okay. So far, so good. What's the range here? 16? I can't hit that with secondaries. Oak. Still has torps. Great. That's not what I need. Can you hit the DD? Thor? Perhaps. Perhaps. Still haven't hit the Duke of York. Crap, there's the Superb. 96 million worth of battlecruiser versus 163 million worth of battleship. Here are my outbound torps. But again, there's nothing behind that. But there was... Yeah, this one could be more interesting. That could hit the Superb, which has standard bulkheads. Torpedo blister 5? Wow. That's not fun. So that means that you guys are all what? Light cruisers or heavies? Lights. Right? Yeah. Here are those 6-inch gunships. Ooh. Yeah, that was almost 3,000 points worth of damage on the V-14. That's not really something I can do much about. But I would love the V1 to stay alive. Just to prevent any torpedoes from sneaking by. Everything's getting blocked. Ha! Pen! On the York. Pen on the York. KGV is still holding at distance. But opening up again. I want to pen this thing a bit more. If you please. Oh, these guys are coming under attack again. Hold on, the Oak has detected my torpedoes. Yeah, that's this salvo and this salvo. The Superb is... How'd you turn around so fast? Dude. No. How am I supposed to torpedo these people? That is so difficult. If you get turning circles like those, and instant warnings about incoming torpedoes, how am I supposed to make that work? Cochrane and Thor, engage that cruiser. Ow. Not too bad, yet. Yeah, there's Prometheus. They just launched against my destroyers. Okay, fine. We're going to turn back to port. I'm going to give this destroyer group, what's left of it, orders to engage. We're going to torpedo one light cruiser each. Maybe. Or we're just going to turn the fuck around. Let's go for option B, shall we? What? Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Huh? Yeah, even Bismarck took a torp. Shit! I thought I had them all detected. I probably did. But trying to run a commentary on a live battle and run the battle and micromanage all the ships is becoming a bit much. Now, I said enthusiastically that I'm going to sink at least one of their ships. I kind of doubt that that's actually what's going to work. What's going to happen. Because I just don't suspect. Jeez, there's more. It's so fucking annoying to have all these guys be torpedo spammers. And the problem is, if you do it yourself, like if you try and torpedo spam them, well, they get magical turning circles. Like absolute unicorn level shit dodging capabilities. It's so annoying. There's just so many of them from every different angle. I don't even know where to go anymore. Holy Christ on a bike. See, I don't even know where to go anymore. This guy's gonna get hit. This guy might be able to blend. I want to go through here and then there. Smoke up. And torpedo that fucking cruiser. And get some revenge in. And getting the hits on the enemy battleships with the torpedoes are at this point rather unlikely. Turn! Torpedoes away. Ah, fuck's sake. Oh, this is going to be a very annoying campaign at this rate. I'm going to need to invest in a battleship with huge guns. Look at this soup! There's just torpedoes coming from every which way. And this is just me managing one destroyer. I'm not even counting the rest of them. This guy took a torpedo like a champ and survived. But there are more torpedoes coming. Cochrane seems to be doing donuts. Shh. My chance to hit the battleship is 0? Would you like to run that by me? No. Ugh, I'm sorry for being salty, guys, but these battles are so annoying. I mean, I like a good slugfest. I like shooting each other, getting the occasional hit in, but everybody just spamming torpedoes is... Ugh. No, there's more. It's just no thank you. And so far they've done about 8 times the damage that I have done to them. Now 7, it's more likely. Also, it's not like you can just wait out the torpedoes and sort of hope that they run out, because that kind of doesn't work. Oh, I actually hit something, by the way. I hit the Monarch with a torpedo. Like she cares. I'm considering not going with fully historical builds anymore. Because it's just proving almost impossible to work with. Oh yeah, more torpedoes detected. Go figure. We can make this work. I believe in the torpedo beats. Slow down. Surprised you're still here, actually. Go back. Go... No, you can't go back. You're gonna have to turn this way. How many torpedoes do these guys still have? I don't know, because they're no longer detected. Okay, great. How many shells do you still have? 800. You're wasting them on a destroyer. I approve of this. Alright. Save main ammo. We're gonna play this like war game. I might currently have a disadvantage, but I can outthink the computer. I can outplay the PC player. And I have time. I have a lot of time. I got 2 hours to work with. So far I've lost, what, 1 destroyer? And a little bit of health. It's not that the fight's over. Absolutely not over. We've just taken a bit of damage. That's all. There's the Mars. Here are the BBs. It's the closest one. This one, the Mars. We're gonna hit that with high explosive. Fire. We're gonna have the V1 cut in front of that battleship and just torpedo bow in, forcing it to turn, present a bigger target profile to the battleships, and start eliminating that. As meanwhile, their battleships, I think, are working over the Tirpitz. Partial pen, fire. Good start. Mars 14 clicks out. Mars is already turning and respecting the destroyer, which it's now considering a big threat. Battleships, focus fire. V5, tell me what your problem is. Nothing recent. Very good. The 12 still has all of her torps. Come back in. 5, I need you to disengage. Retreat. The other one that was hurt is the 7. Retreat. I'm considering splitting off the heavy cruisers to go after the Cochrane, but I think it's not really worth it. It is an interesting kill, to be sure. But against this many, well, mostly torpedo-capable warships, I gotta be a bit more careful. Tirpitz, how about not sailing broadside? Would that be acceptable? Range, 12.7, you're almost there. You're almost there. What are you all shooting at? Tirpitz. Great. Blocked. Range, 12.1. We are in torpedo range. Not yet. Just don't blow me up, please, yeah? Not yet. Parcel pen, fire, 11.3. How about I torpedo the Duke of York? Because there's so much stuff behind it. Mars, however, is isolated. No, we're going for the DOY. Duke of York. V5 is down. It's one of the destroyers that was already damaged. Any day now. Thank you. Torpedoes away. Against the Duke of York. Good. Some damage. The Mars. King George is still limping around there in the back. We're getting some partial pens there. It's really nothing serious. That's the problem with these 15-inch shells. They're too small. Oh, I got hit by a torpedo from a... Yeah. That was going to happen at some point. That was one of the retreating destroyers. Overpen on the V1. Keep your distance. Ideally, just increase the distance. Cochrane is launched again against the destroyer. Okay, I'm going to have the Thor split off. You're going to attack this. I don't know. We're going to split up the BBs. We're going to have this guy follow the battle. Hold on. You're supposed to be split. Split. You. Follow Bismarck. It's not ideal. It's not screening. But I'm going to keep a pretty gradual turn so that torpedoing me is going to be more difficult. My torpedoes are potentially on track to the Duke of York. Potentially. How many torpedoes they got left? 60? Okay. 20 here, 20 there, 16 there. Yeah. Lots. Is the summary. Lots. You're the 12, right? Yeah. Status? How you doing out there? You're pretty chill. Okay, good. 15-inch shell, hit the DD. It's pretty bad news. Turn around. Oh, there's more. But you're firing what? AP at me, right? Because that's the battleship and the battle cruiser doing that. Your torpedoes are 15 kilometers of range. Okay. What are we shooting? Was that the DOY? No, we're still hitting the Mars. Or trying to. Okay. Still have time. Still have time. Still got 2 hours. Bismarck and Tirpitz, while not fully healed up, they're alright. They're alright. How's this going? You have been taking some damage. That's the Thor. Thor dealing some damage. Perfect. Bismarck just got flooding. 15-inch shells are starting to find the target. It's not great. Is it possible to start eliminating heavy cruisers? Target fast speed minus 35. Because I think we just don't have enough firepower to deal with the battleships adequately. Switch to the Berwick. So we can just eliminate some of their torpedo-capable cruisers. That might aid us in the long term. This guy just torpedoed a battleship. That's most likely Tirpitz. Massive turn starboard as best you can. Steady as you go. About 2% chance to hit the battles, the heavy cruiser. Okay, run it. Secondaries, still not useful? Not really. Oh, we hit something. For 108 damage, that's the heavy cruiser, the Berwick. Perfect. Any chance my torpedo? No, never mind. That was wishful thinking. Any chance my torpedo's doing something useful? I doubt it. I rather doubt it. I mean, no. Torpedoes very much seem to be just a numbers game. Cochrane just torpedoed the Thor, most likely. 23% chance to pen. Terrible. Okay, the V8's perfectly safe. We still got the Monarch out there at 16 clicks. That's the one we hit with one torp. That's nice. Some hits on the Tirpitz again. There. Yeah, that's definitely going for Tirpitz. Have Tirpitz go back. This guy's now in smoke. Switch. The Oak just ran out of torps. For the dual launcher, that is. Hold on. Where are you coming towards me? Too big of a fan. Thor's on fire. Turn, 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 turn. Here comes another torpedo salvo. Thor, you're gonna have a rough time. Ow. Like a really rough time, because you're now getting full attention from, well, the majority of the enemy fleet. Turn. It's a dangerous turn to make, but it's better than staying here. And they probably just launched another salvo at me. Yeah, they're all focused on this heavy cruiser now. Jesus. Please blow some holes in this thing. I need it dead. They've done almost 9 times the damage I have. Almost 10 times at this rate. Come on. Did you get torpedoed again, or what? No, you're still 57. Okay. I'm gonna start disengaging ships. Because I think I'm getting somewhat diminishing returns now. My chances of dealing damage and the chances of taking damage are no longer really balanced. Oh, you hit him. Nice. It's just that the damage is so low. Yeah, I'm considering overhauling all of my ships to start running away from these light shells. The light shell's just not feasible. Ooh, big hit. 735. That was a 7-inch HE hit. Oh no. Oh no. More to the point, I could try torpedoing the Cochrane. It would probably detect it. But right now, I think it's the best shot I have. Just torpedo it and start getting out. Oh, another light cruiser's run out of torpedo tubes. Lovely. You probably torpedoed the destroyer, yes? Yeah. So you still got stuff left for your quintuple. Quads are empty. See, I can wait them out. It's not easy, but it can be done. Okay, you can leave. Thor took a beating, but she can take it. It's the Tirpitz that I'm more concerned with. Because she's almost continuing to flood. Even though she has really not recently taken any hits. And she has maximum bulk hits, so she should be able to survive this. We've still got Bismarck with quite a few shells. Ah, we've hit the Swallow a little bit with one of our 6-inchers. That's good. That's really nice. Oh, now you're out of range. Let me guess. Ugh. Okay, fine. KGV. Well, she's still taking some damage, but I think the Bismarck's too exposed right now. Anyway, yeah, I really need to get rid of these light shells. What? Thor detected the torps. Okay. That's the... These? Turn. You're going to maintain HE pressure on the Cochrane, which is just not getting torpedoed because... flooding. Oh, that's a start. I really need to save the Tirpitz. Priority. If I'd had heavier shells, I would at least be able to use my 6-inch against those destroyers from slightly better range than what I'm currently using. Oh, hold on. We might have one. There. That was still from that one hit. Flooding really ticks for quite a while. Let's see, they still have their AP shells. Quite a few of them. This guy is really... Shit. I did not expect that I would still take torps. I was going to say that the Cochrane over here is really isolated and can be eliminated. She still has torpedoes, however. Ah, it's yield torpedo soup. Whatever ship I'm designing next. Fantastic. That's another torpedo on the Tirpitz. Whatever ship I'm designing next is going to have a fantastic turning circle. Probably gas turbines, so I can speed up and slow down and throw off torpedoes even more that way. And also have very, very good torpedo capability, or torpedo detection capability. And we have eliminated a ship. The Cochrane is no longer there. Fine. That's progress. That's a heavy cruiser that we've eliminated. Worth 53 mil. The Thor, however, it survived, but not by that much. And the 12 is in similar difficulties. So, yeah, we're going to have to evac that as well. We got Skirmisher, Isis, Prometheus, Monarch, all happening in a very close quarters. No! This thing is starting to flood more and more and more. 18% buoyancy left. Oh, this is not good. This is seriously bad. Slow down. This thing is most likely going to just flood out. With those new mechanics there, 14%. That's very bad. If it wasn't for the vast amount of shells that these guys still carry, I could probably push in. Nah, it's too many torpedoes there. The Oak is out of torps, the Lennox still has some, Berwick still has some. Switch to the Monarch. But we're going to disengage the whole fleet. I'm very concerned with losing every ship that I have now. The 12 has detected torpedo. What? Oh, right, you're on the other side of the group. Yeah. You've detected torpedoes, but there's not much that I can do about that. I don't really have a functioning rudder anymore. Tirpitz is down to 6% buoyancy. Like somebody commented, once the quarterdeck, so basically the stern of the ship starts getting underwater, the ship is mostly doomed. Because it just continues to flood. And I think we're going to lose our first battleship. So far I've already lost a battle cruiser, and now I'm losing the Tirpitz. That's a serious blow to morale, at least mine. There she goes. Dead. Oh no. Yeah, in that case we are definitely GTFOing, because it's getting far too costly to keep losing battleships like this. What? You hit another destroyer? Oh, it's the V12. Yeah, she too is fucked. This is turning into a difficult campaign. And it's not even due to skill on the AI's part. I mean, they're just sailing around in circles largely. Look at this. This is not a formation. This is a clusterfuck. But it's a clusterfuck armed with torpedoes. And that is doing me in. Because it's really not the battleships that have done the damage here. They've done 18,000. This battleship has done 987. This guy has done 461. And King George has done 2.5k. That's it. The vast majority of that damage comes out of their torpedo tubes. And the 14 inchers of the battle cruisers. So the Superb. Let me guess, you blew up a destroyer. Yeah. You blew up a destroyer for almost 3,000 damage. That's about it. That's mostly the extent of what they have done. What's the range from the Bis? 22.9. Okay, well. Run, 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 and hope that you don't get some sort of aft deck pen that blows you up. Next episode is most definitely going to be more ship design. How's the Thor? Limping. Closest ship. 22 clicks out. Oh, but you're still taking fire. That's unfortunate. The 12 is still alive, kind of. The 8 has survived. The 1 has survived. And is also leaving. The 7 has survived. So yeah, most of my ships survived, but the Tirpitz going down. Oh boy. And I really cannot blame it fully on the light shells, but it really didn't help. Tirpitz did 743 damage. That was it. That was it. And there were so many torpedoes that I was bound to get hit at some point. So yeah, that's the Tirpitz going down for you. And here we are at the results screen. The British have gained 3,000 victory points. I've gained 1,300 after eliminating the heavy cruiser Cochrane, well, not light destroyer, destroyer Swallow. I have had to swallow the loss of the Tirpitz as well as the V5 and the V14, leaving the V12 heavily damaged, and the Bismarck's going to be out for repairs for a while as well. Great results. Outstanding success. Yeah, we're going to have to refit our ships. This is shit. No. Ugh. You know what? We're going to auto-resolve this. Whatever. Yeah. I did... What? I did 0 damage? I didn't do anything? Wow. That's disappointing. I'm now minus 10 million a month due to having ships that need repairs. So we're going to reduce our funding for research a bit. We're going to completely swap out the heavy shells. Or sorry, the light shells. So view this ship. And refit. Because I am very much fed up with this historical bullshit. Because it's just not making my ships work the way that I want them to. Super heavy shells. Ships overweight. Yeah, so be it. With super heavy shells, we're getting a lot more pen. Because it used to be 15,000 meters, for example. What were we getting? 15,000 meters, 29.3 inches of armor pen. With super heavies, you're looking at 33 inches of armor pen. So that's 4 inches gained. That's substantial. I suppose I cannot... Yeah, you cannot really play around with the displacement then. I could go for semi-armor piercing shells. So that you always do some damage. But then at 15,000 meter range, I only get 13.8 inches of pen. And the amount of damage is pretty decent. But still not stellar. Now we're going to go for Capitalistic 2. And with HE shells... I could go back to nose fuse. I want to have something that can deal fairly well with light cruisers and heavy cruisers. If I can hit them. This ought to do it. Okay, we're going to boost your radar capability. We're going to get you sonar 3. We're going to get you, ideally, a better turning circle. Because we're now looking at 584, 541. No, I'm not that likely to want to reduce speed. 505. I'm just 5,000 tons too heavy. This is barely moving the needle. I doubt I can... What? That's a thing? I mean, I'm all for retrofitting a ship, but adjusting the beam on a ship is something that is such a vast difference to the hull that I don't think it should be feasible to do that in an overhaul. I mean, it's essentially increasing displacement. You can't do that. You can't do that. We're going to carry standard shells is what I was going to say. What if I reduce this? Oh, no. Discard. Is it even feasible to retrofit these? Is it even doable? Because I just have so little displacement left. Refit. Oh, sorry, it's refit, not retrofit. Heavy shells. I'm slightly too heavy with heavy shells. That's fine. Because this is something I can balance out. Generation 3 radar. It's the sonar, isn't it? Yeah. Even a hydrophone station would already help. And the Generation 3 radar is going to make the ship more accurate. If I go for super heavy shells... Yeah, I need to find 1,500 tons somewhere. One doesn't simply do that. Swapping it out to diesels makes the thing 30 million more expensive. Gas turbines are not feasible. Slow the ship down. Like 27... Oh, that's 17 knots. Even at 17 knots, I cannot do it? Wow. Okay, I guess we're not overhauling the Bismarcks. Or the Tirpitzes. No. Next episode, I'm going to change the way that I play this campaign. I'm going to design a new ship from the ground up. It's going to get expensive, but we'll just have to make it work. Probably same for the battlecruiser, but I'm not sure if I can fit all of that into one episode. As far as the fleet goes... we still have our 3 battleships, the Bismarck, Hanover, and Kaiser Wilhelm. This one's repairing for 2 months. It's not stellar, but 2 months is fine. We got Leipzig, Hansa, and Ostmark. Ostmark is being built in the next 17 months. It's going to take me a while. I'm just not exactly happy with not having sonar, so I'm going to scrap this design and come up with a better one later. And we also have heavy cruisers Irene, Cormoran, Michelle, Gneisenau, and Bavaria coming up. But with these 2, I'm considering just scrapping them. Because currently, I believe that... Which design class are you? The Deutschland class. What sort of hydro/sonar do I have here? If any? Hydro 3. Yeah. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Is it possible? No. Not with 2 tons. I cannot squeeze a bigger... sonar on that. I'm not gonna lie, this campaign is hard. This is gonna be a hard campaign. Well, we'll just have to make do. Just not this episode. Next episode, design overhauls. I'm gonna have to work on that. I'll probably record the episode before this one went live, so if you have suggestions, by all means, post them down below, but I'm not likely to already have incorporated them. Anyway, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, despite the loss of the Tirpitz. And I'll see you soon for more videos where I very much aim to do better. See you guys then.